Do you rock? Most people enjoy a good story. Imagine a story where you rock. Are you doing something rocking in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Canada, or the world? I would love to have you on my show to share your rocking stories. We're here with Dawn Kellington with the Survivor 101 program. Coordinator, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So tell me about the program.
So the Survivor 101 program, it's a group program that's run in high schools around Saskatoon, 5 different high schools, and it's just a safe space for students who are struggling with different mental health challenges, who are experiencing different forms of violence. So it's a place to be supported and learn with peers and also myself.
Mm-hmm. So how did it get started?
Yeah, it started quite a while ago in Bethlehem High School, and then it's just spread from there. There's a need for such a thing, and yeah, it's just continued to grow from that point.
So I see you brought a beautiful book in called A Handbook for Teens.
Yeah.
So you want to explain about that book and how that came to be?
For sure. So this is Day by Day, a handbook for teens. And last year, there was a whole bunch of students in the program who were really talented writers and artists, and were sharing incredible experiences and stories through these forms of art. And really, I wanted to showcase these experiences, and they wanted to share with the rest of the world. So we decided to put together a handbook for teens. So the first part is their poems and art, really inspired by, just their experiences of navigating life as a teen. And then in the back, we have information on a bunch of different topics related to just life as a teen. So addiction and depression and stress management and some different worksheets and stuff. So yeah, it's a really awesome, inspiring, and hopefully useful resource for
It looks
youth
like a
out
wonderful resource. So do you have a lot of students involved in this?
Yeah, so we had around 30 students from the program who wanted to be a part of contributing to the book. So a lot of them who gave their art and their works, and also some who came up with the title and the design and kind of gave input into that side of things as well. So from all different schools. So yeah, about 30 from the 5 schools.
So do you sign up? Do you have a meetup place, or they come once a week, or how does it work in the schools if other people want to join this?
Yeah, so the Survivor 101 program, all the students are referred in by the school counselor.
Okay.
So that's kind of how it works. But then when it came to the book, we kind of had a separate group, and we would get together to kind of go over the design stuff and whatnot. But it was made up of students who were in that Survivor 101 program. So.
Well, that sounds like a wonderful opportunity and program for students that are maybe hurting or needing some healing or counseling up there.
Yeah, and so we launched the book at the end of September, and we had quite a few people come out, some leaders in the community, and the youth shared their stories. They made a panel and they shared that way, and there was a lot of great momentum around mental health and violence that came from that event. And yeah, so now we have these books, and they're available to any community members, people who work with youth themselves. And really the hope for me and for the people who contributed is that it'll get in the hands of as many youth as possible.
So why is that important that they tell their stories?
Yeah, I think it's important because, first of all, there's a lot of power in recognizing that the experiences we go through, they aren't always, just bad, or there's a lot of growth that can come from those experiences. And sharing our stories empowers others to do the same. And also, I think, empowers us as well. So yeah, I've seen incredible transformation and growth in the youth who've been given a platform to share their stories. So.
And that's so important to have their voice.
Exactly, yeah. And to be listened to. As young people, I think sometimes it can feel like there's a lot of people not listening, but they have great stories to tell.
So is that for grade 9 to 12 or anyone that?
Yeah, it really depends on the schools, but grade 9s to 12, we have all different students from all the different grades. So, yeah.
So tell us your experience with this book and how you can get it out to students.
For sure. So the book, we're really lucky to receive funding to print it. So we have quite a few copies which are available. They're free of charge. Again, we want it to be accessible to the people who need it. So they're available at the CFS office. We can like mail them out if if there's people rurally who want them. We can figure out postage and all that stuff. But yeah, really our goal is to get it out there to the people who could use it.
So where is your office located? And can people phone you for help or other assistance?
You betcha. So our office is located in Saskatoon, in the Community Service Village on 25th Street, just by the bridge. And people are welcome to pop in and pick up a copy, or you can, a great way to, if you are looking at getting more than one copy, you can for sure give me a call, and we can organize something and get you a few anytime for sure.
So that's very important, the work that you're doing, and you rock, because it's so important to work with young people. Mental health is a huge issue now. And can you give some suggestions or advice for people that maybe are struggling?
Yeah, you betcha. I think one of the biggest things that I heard from the youth and I saw was the importance of knowing you're not alone. And I think it's really important for young people and all people who are struggling to know that there's people out there who want to help, who want to hear their stories, and that, they're not in this alone, even though it feels like it sometimes.
Well, thank you again for coming on my show, and you rock, and a great book. Maybe hold that up again so everyone can see, and phone and get your copy.
You betcha. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed today's show with Dawn Kellington. Thanks for rocking in and having a conversation with Marion. I'm Marion, and you rock.